Well, well, well. We're back. We are back. We're
We are
live.
back.
Three guys with common sense.
They try to cancel us.
They trying to cancel us. They trying to censor us. They
Hmm
trying to keep us away, keep us from spreading the common sense.
hmm
My name is Quill Will, signing in for Avatar Slang. You can't say the slang without ang. And the man of many names, Dan Line.
Oh, he has a new name now. I meant to tell you.
Oh, oh, you can add that in. I got to go through the spill. Dan Lime, Mike
And he,
Money,
okay.
Moolah, Prosecco Mike, Mikey Rose, the $750 hoe himself. And go ahead and add your nickname in.
He is now Michael Bleak.
Oh, Michael Bleak. He went from Beyonce to Michael Bleak.
Hey, I'm coming of age, baby. I am coming of age like Hov wanted me to. Hov, I'm
Part
here,
two?
baby. What's up?
Part 2 or part 1?
I am part 3, to be exact. Hey, shout out to everybody that's listening. Shout out to everybody out there. Three guys with common sense. We are here. We are back, and we are solidified, baby. And Stevie Wonder's reading and writing stuff. I don't know how he's doing that. Braille is a myth. Ashanti's going to beat the dog shit out of Keisha Cole tonight because Keisha ain't got nothing on foolish or unfoolish.
Why do you like this?
What else happened? My man Drew Brees played through a torn rotator cuff.
We're not there yet.
11 broken ribs, a torn fascia in his foot. I don't even know where the hell that's at. And a collapsed lung. And y'all told me my man sucks and he needs to retire. The last part is true, but he played through the pain, baby. All that pain. He never complained. He walked out there with a smile on his face. He's a colonizer. He's still my favorite quarterback of all time. Drew Brees, I love you. Drew Christopher Brees, I love you. Thank you for everything that you brought to me. You brought to New Orleans. You brought to the game of football. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Derek, you're disrespectful. But thank you for the Super Bowl. Thank you for the record-breaking moments. Thank you for the good, the bad, the ugly, the times I wanted to pull my hair out, for the times that I ran off Chopper style and Chopper City in the ghetto and all that stuff when you was throwing them dimes. But Breeze is over, baby. You got to hang it up. I'm sorry. Go spend time with your kids. Go spend time with your wife. They're going to build you a statue. They're going to put you in a Ring of Honor. 2026, get ready for the biggest introduction in Pro Football Hall of Fame history. And let's get on with the show.
Wow. Derek looks exasperated.
Did I stumble over anything? You want me to start giving stats?
No.
Okay.
He's as old and washed as this book. Let me tell y'all something about this book. This is Superman, obviously.
Superman.
This is Steel, the guy Shaq played in the stupid movie.
Oh, I know that guy. I know the Steel movie.
And look at the advertisement they have in the Coneheads. That's how old Drew Brees is.
Coneheads. I remember that movie.
I don't know anything that happened in it, but you know.
I do remember. I just remember a maze, and it was like a monster going after the guy.
Yeah, it was pretty stupid.
Yeah. So let's hop right into it. Since we're talking on stupid, let's lead off. Stuck on Stupid is now out of office.
See ya, Orange Man. See ya. What's that team called? What's the team that Carmelo Anthony played for in college? Syracuse Orangemen. Yeah, get out of here, Orangemen. And guess what? Kamala Harris. We got a black face back in the building, back in the White House. Even though she got a white husband, but it don't matter. Kamala D. Harris, first lady, the first half black, half Asian vice president, first female vice president, first woman, strong black woman of color.
Wrong about her?
Wow.
I'm asking. Like that's a cliche now.
She stands on her morals. She stands on what she believes in. That makes you strong.
That was a trap, Michael.
So the
I know it was a trap. No.
Trump stood for what he believed in. So that
No, Trump was weak. Trump was weak. He was a con artist.
He's a schmuck.
Yeah, schmuck.
Did you call that man a schmuck?
Yes, he's a schmuck, a con artist. That's what he was, and he didn't even have the decency to welcome Joseph B. Biden Jr. or the third or whatever he is
Robinette.
First of all, into the office to be his successor. He didn't even invite him in there. That's a con. You're a con artist. See you later. Have fun in Florida for 2 months until Plies gives up your location or until the FBI come knocking at your door.
Did you say Plies?
Wow. Yes, Plies. And he also got new teeth. Plies looking all right for the women out there.
You get my damn nerves. What are we even talking about?
Plies.
Plies' first 2 albums are very good if you never listened to them.
Plies, Mike, you've been killing me this week. We are not about to talk about Plies' albums being good. You know what? That's why you sound Southern. This is why you sound Southern.
Speaking of Southern, go listen to Chopper City in the Ghetto, BG. That's a classic.
I'll listen to BG over Plies.
Same thing.
I have appreciation for that sound of music.
Same thing.
I don't have appreciation for Murdergram.
Mama Said Knock You Out is the greatest LL album of all time. There's no debate.
I don't sound like saying much.
Why y'all do this?
Go on with the show, man, because I'm sick of this, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, pause on that. I didn't mean to say he look all right. I meant to say his teeth looks nice. Not that he look all right, but yeah, pause on that. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Who's that? Flow Fire? Who that?
Yeah.
I see it on the chat, on the message board. Flow Fire, shout out to you. I don't even know if that's really your name. I just can't read.
He's a cool producer, actually. He one of my childhood friends from Overbrook.
Oh, dope. So he's from my side of town, West Philly, baby. What's going on?
He's split with Northeast, but you know.
Oh, okay, same thing.
Yeah.
So Trump issued a bunch of pardons. He pardoned the CEO of Rock Nation. What's that lady name?
Desiree Perez.
Yes, pardoned her.
Sound like a criminal.
Pardoned. He also pardoned Kodak Black, and he pardoned Lil Wayne.
And he also said, "Pardon me" on his way on the plane.
Wow,
that's actually good.
What was the point? Now, well, Wayne was getting ready to go to jail anyway because Wayne.
It was a favor for that photo op that they did.
That's exactly what it is. Well, Lil Pump fell on the sword for Kodak. They called in that favor, and Wayne.
Lil Pump is such a fucking hoe, and I can't stand him.
I just don't understand. Like I get it, but I feel like they should be catching more heat than what they are for this.
Who?
Like Wayne. Like Wayne basically sold out to get a pardon. That's all that was.
Of course.
Just like he sold out selling Nicki, Drake, and his masters.
The portions of it. It wasn't a full. It wasn't a full 100%.
So he sold whatever. He sold what he owned.
Yeah, which wasn't that much, but still,
really?
Yeah,
that's still ridiculous.
It is ridiculous in time, but unless you think Nicki's music ain't going to age that well, which Lil' Kim told us that.
Yeah. Now Drake's music, I don't know. Drake said he's pushing back Certified Lover Boy to focus on his rehab.
No, you're pushing Certified Lover Boy because
it's not good.
It's probably not that good yet. You ran it by some people that you trust, and they said you need to add some more. You had some questionable lines on there that Quentin couldn't write, and so you got to write a little bit more.
Why y'all like this?
I'm sorry. Continue, Quill. I'm sorry. Run through your topics real quick since you bulldozing through everything.
No, that's for the culture. I just felt like Wayne should be getting shit on a little bit more than he is because I just felt like that was super corny. Like I get it. but at the same time, you a sellout. I don't want to hear nothing like you real, you this and you that. No, you not.
But these kids don't care about sellouts and all that. Look at Tekashi 6ix9ine. They don't really care about that,
Mike. You can't do that.
They don't care about it, Derek.
How do you know about it? Being the old guy putting people in the box.
No, I'm saying we care about stuff like that, but we don't move the needle in the culture no more.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is you can't like based off of what? Tekashi's not the face of young people. Tekashi's.
I didn't say he wasn't. These kids still bumping Tory Lanez.
What is these kids?
These kids are people younger than us. That's who the kids are.
That's a broad age range. Are you talking about? You gotta give me a range. You can't just say anyone younger than us because your friend Will is younger than us. He's 28, so that's our generation.
No, so, I'm saying kids. I'm saying high school through 24. The people who moved the needle in the culture.
And I'm going to have to disagree.
These kids still from Tory Lanez, so I don't know what you disagree with.
Tory Lanez is people for our generation too.
You're missing my point. Continue, Quill.
Well, yeah, explain the point then.
I did. I said they moved the culture. I mean, they moved the needle. We don't.
I agree with that. I agree with that. And I'm saying the kid, you can't say what you're saying. I'm disagreeing with you. I get it, but I'm disagreeing.
What are you disagreeing with?
That you can't say that these kids don't care about like those kind of morals.
They don't. Look who they listen to still.
No, you can't do that because we listen to a lot of bullshit too.
I didn't say we didn't. I just said I'm talking about these kids. What I'm saying is we don't matter no more. We let 50 still in. No,
I agree with that. I agree with that, but let's move on. Let's move on. That might be a different topic for a different day.
No, because we're here now.
Okay.
So all right, I'm gonna say it to Quill since he ain't the one speaking.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm not, and for you to listen.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is the kids, so high school through 24-year-olds, they are the voice of what moves in hip hop and what doesn't. We're not no more. We're considered the old heads now. What I'm saying is, just like us, we accepted some rappers and R&B singers, like we let R. Kelly be who he was. These kids are still letting Lil Wayne be who he is. They're still letting, the Tekashi thing, I don't really know if they're still letting him because I haven't seen him.
Lil Wayne's not for that age range though.
Sure he is. They still check for Lil Wayne.
Nah, I'm telling you, someone has a brother that age. They don't care about Lil Wayne. And
I have family members that age too, and they still check for Lil Wayne.
Oh, okay.
I think Wayne is the generational. He's kind of that bridge a little bit. Like he can get away, even though he's been out forever. Is one of those things where the type of music he makes resonates with today's genre.
I don't see that. Like once you reach as far as 17, I don't know about that.
All right, let's push Lil Wayne out the way now. Tory Lanez, why is he still around?
I don't know how well he's doing, so like we gotta get that time.
Lil Wayne's doing a song with him right now. They just shot a video. And what I'm saying is I don't care because I don't listen to either. But I'm far removed. I'm about to be 30 next month. I don't move any needles anymore. But these kids, they are responsible for what is blossoming, what isn't, just like we were.
The ones that they don't even know who fucking DMX is. They couldn't point him out in a lineup.
Right.
DMX.
All right, move on.
He was going by 03.
Move on.
Oh my gosh.
Move on.
All right, battle tonight.
Me and Quill was just at a concert last year for DMX, and it was shoulder to shoulder in there.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm saying who is DMX to them?
Oh, that's what Quill was saying.
Oh, yeah. Because a lot of them weren't even born yet. Because if you talk about 17, they're born in 07.
And that's what he was saying. That's like who's Kumo D to us? No.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair.
But that doesn't mean he didn't have any impact in his era though.
Oh, I would never say that.
Oh, I know.
Just like we were told in our Common Sense Hip Hop and Sports group. Check that out if you're not in it. That's just how we were told that UNITY was not as influential
We have to address
or
this.
didn't
clown.
have the it didn't have the impact.
He's talking about the. You got to tell the first story and then go into this.
Well, no, go ahead and tell the first story because I might have missed the first part of this story.
So we had a guy in our group that said, "I see y'all slander." I'm paraphrasing. He didn't really say.
Oh man, no.
I know, Derek. I know, but he said,
"Oh, that's actually a good topic, though. I know how to make sense."
Y'all said that y'all in here slandering Future, which none of us did, by the way. And y'all slander him when, in retrospect, March Madness is a top 10 hip hop anthem of all time. Right? So I commented and said, "You're wrong." And I gave just the first 10 that came to my mind. Okay. And he said, and I added UNITY by Queen Latifah in there. His words verbatim was, UNITY did not have as much of an impact on that era as much as March Madness had on this era. Then he tried to switch the wording and said not anthem, but impactful song, because that's two different things. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
And still, even in an impact or a influential argument, UNITY is over March Madness.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Hot take, or maybe not hot take. I don't disagree with your friend fully, Quill. I think he's your friend. He's in the group, but he basically said it depends who you talk to.
Oh, Mr. Cooper.
Mr. Cooper, yeah. Not hanging with Mr. Cooper, but Sadiq.
No. I would never hang with this Mr. Cooper. Psych. I'm kidding. I wouldn't, but psych.
So it does matter who you speak to because I mean, I wouldn't have thought of UNT. I can't spell.
UNITY. I can't spell either.
But I wouldn't have thought of that. But now that you said it, you're not wrong. But I wouldn't have thought of that if I was in a debate, I wouldn't have thought of that quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Really? So,
I said cream, and he scoffed at it.
Well, he also thought to say we only like NWA because they're about social justice. I'm like, yeah, social justice. And then that's the first thing you think about NWA.
Then he tried to throw a monkey wrench in on LeBron, but we're not going to spend too much more time on this clown.
Well, I want to ask this then, real quick.
Okay.
What makes an anthem an anthem? Does it vary from anthem to anthem?
It does. Because I can argue the Swiss Beats got 10 anthems, but it depends on what type of setting you're in.
Right.
Swiss Beats has stadium anthems. Like if what am I thinking of?
Drag On, John?
Huh?
That was Drag On, wasn't it?
That's all of them. Hell yeah, we bust our guns. If that comes on anywhere, chairs is getting thrown.
Yeah.
And Rough Riders anthem.
Right. But again, UNITY, if that comes on, that brings you back to something. Like I said, Brenda Had a Baby was one of hip hop's most impactful songs. He said no.
Sometimes
like that song saved kids.
Didn't you throw in who threw in ASAP Rocky Problems? Was that you, Mike?
That was me.
Yeah.
As an anthem type record. Yeah, it was an anthem record for the impact because we got to see all those great MCs of that time display their lyricism.
What? Okay, I don't want to stay on it too long, but what about "All Right" by Kendrick? Not "All Right." Yeah, "All Right" by Kendrick.
Yes,
that's an anthem, okay. Yes. and that was better than March Madness.
Be humble.
I think he just has a thing towards older music.
First of all, March Madness isn't even Future's most impactful song.
You thought it was commas. You thought commas was over. Okay.
Without commas, Future isn't in the position that he's in now.
Well, that's a little different than
wasn't at his peak. March Madness is his peak. I'll say that.
Well, that's a different conversation, though. We're just talking about
yes. Yeah. March Madness is his peak. Future's most impactful song is Commas.
That's a dicier conversation, but I get what
It
you're
is.
Hell, I feel like Migos are more impactful than Future, but that might be another conversation.
That's also a little cheating because they're the ones signing people now. Like they're the ones who got Lil Baby and Cardi B, and you know what I mean.
QC.
What is that?
You talking about QC?
Quality control.
And none of that happens without Gucci. So is Gucci the most influential hip hop artist
That's
ever?
what I'm saying. You can always go up the family tree. So
Yeah.
I don't fully use the family tree thing for me personally.
Because that'll make Gucci fucking Puff Daddy.
Well, Gucci is impactful and he is influential.
Oh yeah.
But that's a different
without
conversation
a doubt.
than the anthem conversation, though.
I was more talking about the snowball effect that Derek was talking about.
Right.
That's a snowball effect.
Yeah, I had mentioned Bodak Yellow. I thought Bodak Yellow was more impactful and more influential.
It's actually one of the biggest songs of the decade. So
right.
I just didn't understand.
He just didn't know how to say he liked that song more.
That's all he had to say.
Actually,
that's all he had to say, and I'm like, you know what? Okay.
All right. For all the 7 people that's watching right now, you tell us if we're wrong or right here, or if we're out of bounds here. I mean, we know we're all 3 old guys who
y'all the old guys.
Yeah, well, it's 2 old guys and someone who's about to be old.
Okay, I'll take that.
Because you do listen to Gunna, and I haven't heard one song, so
that still throws me off.
I couldn't even tell you a Gunna song. I really couldn't.
Do you know what NORE stands for, Derek?
Never open.
No, niggas on the run eating. But see,
that's crazy. That sounds crazy to me.
He almost had a food show about it. But continue. Let's move on.
Can you tell us what CNN stands for?
Yeah, the Cable News channel.
Wow.
Cable News Network.
No.
Capone and Noriega.
I actually knew that.
He did know that.
He
knows that because I literally said it hours ago.
No, I know Capone and
Noriega.
No,
I knew you knew that.
Like it's just like I don't really even.
You know what the war report is.
Unfortunately, I do because it's. They should call it the lullaby report.
Stop it.
So since we're here, what are we looking for? Who we checking for this year? Rap albums.
Cole, where you at? You dropping sneakers? You back on the roof? Where's the album? Drake,
I need the album.
Drake, you pushing back? I don't care that you back in a wheelchair, Jimmy.
Oh,
I need the album. I need the album. Kendrick, you've been quiet. Where you at? Top Dog been tweeting a lot. Top Dog is in Clubhouse. Where you at? Who else is out there? Big Sean, I guess you can give us something else. Where you at?
I could go for a J-Rock album.
J-Rock, where you at? Rihanna.
Anyone?
I need Rihanna. I need that Rihanna album.
Rihanna, where you at?
Keep it.
ASAP Rocky, are you ever going to rap again?
I can do a Ferg album.
Or I said Rocky.
No, I'm saying I could do. I'm saying I could do a Ferg album.
ASAP Rocky is the new generation's Mace.
Wow.
Huh?
I need a
Help me out with that.
I need a Corday album.
I could use a Corday album. He dropped a random song and didn't follow up, so maybe I will miss something.
Mace dropped 2 albums and then became TD Jakes. ASAP Rocky dropped 2 albums and then became Carl Winslow to Rihanna.
Wow.
I don't get it
Wow.
at all.
You are something else.
He dates Rihanna now. He became a house boyfriend.
You know, Carl Winslow's a cop, right?
He was gay in real life.
No, he's not.
Yes, he was.
Why do you have the weirdest facts?
Someone said that.
Someone said it. So you're Jay. Now you're Jay Porter.
Wow.
I like that. That was a good one.
Jay Porter is a friend of ours on Facebook. That'd be
He's not a friend of mine. I never met him.
All right, well, let's move on to I'll run through your list real quick.
People don't get on my nerves.
Plus Ferg, and Gunna, because you know the new guys always have to drop consistently. Gunna. Oh, you're being funny.
Well, I want another Hove album.
I love a Hove album.
Oh, might come out of nowhere the way he drops now.
Just think 444 came out a few
17.
years ago now.
17. But he just came out last year with written testimony. You know, I just got that album, Quill, and I bought it the day it came out. I just got it.
Oh, you just got the record? You just got the record.
And it's bent in the corner.
Damn it. All right. Well, we want to run to some football.
Well, no. We're supposed to go on the sports, right? Aren't we?
I thought that's what he just did.
What?
I thought we were bringing somebody on.
Oh, he's not here yet. So we're going. Oh, well, until he's here.
Okay.
Eagles got a coach.
The Eagles, the Colts offensive coordinator. What's his name again?
I don't know. He got some sort of name. Let's find out.
It's pretty fresh news, y'all.
Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni.
Talk a
39 years old. 39 years old. He comes as a he's the next in line of this new wave of younger coaches, the Sean McVays, the Kingsburys.
So the Eagles wanted to go young.
Possibly. He comes with a ton of experience. He's coached in the NFL for 12 years, and I think he has 16 years of coaching completely under his belt, including college. He's been a wide receiver coach. He's been a quarterbacks coach. And he's been able to get some really good seasons out of some good guys like Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen had his best year underneath him. He's had success in offenses in Indianapolis. He wasn't the main play caller, but he was also in on the play designs and the play scripting with Frank Reich. You got a chance to work with Andrew Luck and Jacoby Brissett, and obviously Phillip Rivers his last year. He comes really respected. He's a tough coach, and I think that's what they need. He's a big energy guy, and he's a guy who said to coach his players hard, and we need that because this team, for as talented as they are, they've been undisciplined either in their technique, their mechanics, always heavily penalized. So maybe that will change. Now, the big thing obviously is, can he fix Carson Wentz? If Carson's going to be here, is he going to be the guy to fix Carson? Carson obviously is going to have to be. He's going to have to figure it out in his head that he wants to be fixed.
Within.
What'd you say?
Change comes from within.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, he fell off a cliff this year.
No. That's not doing it justice because we've been hearing that phrase forever. He fell off Mount Everest.
He did fall off Mount Everest into the Mariana Trench. That's how far he fell.
His soul left with 22.
Fox? Oh
yeah.
It's just one of those things. Like if he can bring out the best in Carson, this team will have a chance to win every week. Because we've seen Carson at his best, and they were great, even with Carson playing at his best. But he's a guy who comes in from what I read, he coaches to player strengths. One thing you didn't see Doug Peterson do a lot of, roll Carson out. Carson, one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the league outside of the pocket, and he would never roll him out.
Oh, we wasn't here for the Doug Peterson firing, so. Tell us about that. Tell us your thoughts on
that. Doug's offense has been stale for 3 years now, really since the Super Bowl. So it makes you wonder, how much did he really have, to do with the Super Bowl victory? I don't think he ever lost to players. He was very well respected, but his vision and the vision of what Jeffrey Lurie, the owner, wanted, I don't think they matched up. He wanted to promote his guy Press Taylor to offensive coordinator after he did a shit job, not only with Carson Wentz, we even look at Jalen Hurts as a passer. Not impressive. The Eagles offense looked flashier with Hurts because he was able to get outside of the pocket, but he still only completed 54% of his passes. And in the second half of games, he was terrible. I really, outside of the first 15 scripted plays, he wasn't that good. So you just look at it.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get Derek in here so we don't get too long winded. Go ahead, Derek.
We lost him anyway. He'll be back in a second.
Yeah, he'll be back.
But
everybody's favorite Eagles analyst, Quill Will the Don, will be back very soon, everybody. But Derek, give your opinion on your beloved Philadelphia Eagles.
I don't know.
Wow. I love it.
Like what do we know? Like, it's a promotion. Like, we can try to do the ESPN take and be like, he's a leader of men, and who knows? We'll see. And even after this year, we won't know because we thought Doug Peterson stunk in year one. So,
what did you think about the firing of Doug Peterson?
The Eagles situation is so weird that I can literally wake up and get it both ways. I could get it one way, I could be for it one day and against it the next day because it's like we don't know.
Sounds like the Sixers.
No, the Eagles messier. Like, in a twist of fate, the Eagles are messier.
The Eagles are messier.
Sometimes I think the Sixers are just as messy, but we're not on basketball.
I used to think that. I see what you're saying, but what I'm saying, the Eagles, like, if you listen to sports radio and the little tidbits and how they break it down, how layered it is, it's not that it's layered, but when you unwind it, it's pretty messy.
That's because it's more people involved.
Yeah, and no, because it's like Jeffrey Lurie does. I'm gonna tell you, since you're not Eagles fan, Jeffrey Lurie kind of, you have more control over what gets out than the public realizes. So it's like, why would you let certain things get out if you know you want to trade Wentz, or basically what he's doing isn't consistent with his plans for Carson Wentz or his plans for Jalen Hurts. So that's what I mean when I say it's messy. At least when the Sixers are messy, it's something they try to do a good swing and it was just not good.
Right.
Whereas the Eagles, it's just like, what are you doing?
And remember, the league forced the Coangelos on the Sixers. Jeffrey Lurie just won't get rid of Howie Roseman.
Yeah,
and it's like he picks Howie Roseman over everybody.
Just the guy who fired for Chip Kelly,
right? Just
so
like
he didn't like him that much.
He loves Carson. And there were like two people who had the bat phone, so to speak. That was Carson Wentz and Jason Peters.
All right, Let's get on to our football picks for the weekend since we're here. My team is not in it no more, so everybody probably remembers my prediction of the Saints going all the way. Let's not happening.
About that for a second before we get into the next joint. The Saints, I'm not gonna say should have beat them, but they had chances to put the game away.
If Drew Brees is healthy, if Michael Thomas is healthy, we win the game.
If y'all even have, this sounds weird, but if y'all have Taysom Hill, I think.
If we had Taysom here, if we have Latavius Murray, we had no run game outside of Kamara, and Kamara couldn't get anything going.
Y'all kind of only needed more yardage on that last interception Drew threw. Was it the last or second to last? One of those interceptions, had y'all just picked up a first down, y'all probably could have offset how easy it was for Tampa to score.
Just think, as bad as Drew Brees played, we still only lost that game by 10.
Mm-hmm.
We should have lost that game by 30.
Yeah, so I mean,
because I didn't think Brady was that good.
No, he didn't play well.
The Saints defense played to win. They just didn't play enough. They're just not good enough like that Broncos team in 16? They carried Peyton. They're not that good.
Mm-hmm. No, they're not that good.
Yeah,
no,
but they were good, just not that good. But look, we're heading into the off season. It's a 98% chance that Brees is gone. I don't know who the quarterback of the future is. At this point, if you put a gun to my head and told me to pick, I would say Jameis Winston. Unless they found some way to get Watson. But I don't think that's happening. We're losing a lot of coaches on the coaching staff. They're going to other teams to become head coaches and coordinators and everything. So we'll see what happens. But as of right now, I'm just done with football. I'm boycotting football right now for Kaepernick.
Yeah, whatever.
Wow. So,
but I'll still put in my football predictions right now.
I got the Chiefs if Mahomes plays, I got the Chiefs.
I got the Bills, even if Mahomes play.
Do you really?
Yep.
Buffalo's good, man. I'm not mad at the pick.
I had Buffalo Saints Super Bowl.
I think for me, whoever wins between the Chiefs and the Bills wins the Super Bowl. I don't think Tampa is that good. They're talented, but they're not sharp. You need to be sharp in football.
I got. Oh, my bad, but I'm gonna just say now since I interrupted you. I got Bills, Packers. Packers win it all.
I don't think the Packers can hang with the Bills.
I think Green Bay would beat them. The way Aaron Rodgers is playing right now, it's just
let's put it in right now on DraftKings.
Okay, I'll pull up the odds later, and I'll bring them up towards the end.
No, $25. Me and you right now
on DraftKings.
Yep.
That's not. I don't think that's how that works, but I'll look at the format. And
no. Download the sportsbook. You show me that you put it in. I'll show you that I put it in.
Okay.
I don't even know what the hell I'm saying right now.
Yeah, because it's not that instant.
I know.
Okay, but I think Green Bay can't hang with when Allen does the no running backs and just spread 4 wide receivers out. I don't think Green Bay can hang with that. I think the Chiefs have enough offensive firepower too, but I don't see Green Bay doing that. But what do I know? We've seen crazy outcomes in Super Bowl because that's the one thing. It's just one game.
Can you pull up the Facebook post that my cousin just posted? He's a Packers fan, by the way, and then I can read it. Packers emotionally motivated. Just lost Ted Thompson.
Is that the owner?
No, that was the
GM, wasn't it?
Former GM.
Okay, I remember the name. Okay.
So he thinks they're going to ride on that like the Lakers did Kobe.
I think the Lakers are just kind of good.
No, it's just too bad that Ted Bunyan is not Kobe Bryant. So
I don't like you.
Dog, we never even heard of Ted Thompson. Stop this rhetoric.
Wow.
Ted Thompson was actually a big deal.
Yeah, it is a big deal.
I remember hearing a lot. He was a big deal. I don't think you cared that much yet. I know he's not calling his cousin. Well, okay. Well, Quill. I mean, the Packers are better this year than they were last year, so I could see it, but I don't know.
We'll see.
So, we want to just. Are we done with football? Because I mean, there's only 2 games left anyway.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with football.
Okay. Oh, wait. Let's get into the other games a little bit, just for a second. The Lamar Jackson and what was it? Buffalo, I can't speak. Buffalo and Baltimore.
Yeah, Lamar was terrible until he got hurt.
Yeah. How early did he get hurt? Halfway through the third? Yeah,
he was pretty bad. And then also I did look. I got a chance to look into some of the stuff. There were a lot of people saying that the play design and just the concepts are poor. And I got a chance to look into some of the film, and that indeed may very well be the case. Mm-hmm. So we might have to reserve judgment. But I think there's a conversation that we were having, even with Lamar Jackson. He's not there yet as a passer. I don't know if he's ever going to get there, but the bar is definitely higher because he's been a league MVP. So he has to perform.
He does have to perform, and yeah, I agree with that. I can't he ain't my brother, so I don't gotta make excuses for him.
It's just one of those things that he's gonna get scrutinized a little bit tougher because he has that MVP. Mm-hmm. So it's just going to be one of those things that's going to be interesting to see how he develops as a passer, and if they're and maybe they'll move into a different direction.
Well, they need to give him better receivers than Hollywood Brown.
Oh yeah, that too.
Hollywood Brown can't be their number one.
No, that's the truth. That's the truth. Okay. Are we ready for?
We are ready for basketball.
Balance stall.
We just got a message, Derek. So you want to check that before we jump into basketball?
A message from who?
Alex.
Yeah, he's here. He's here.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready to jump in?
Yeah, let's do it before we talk basketball.
What's up, Alex?
Hey, what's up? What's going on, guys?
What up, Alex?
More logical Laker fans I know.
Oh wow. Wow.
There's very few of us out there.
Oh, so he knows.
Yeah, there's very few of us out there. I'd probably say 95% of us are pretty irrational.
Oh man. Okay. Well, that puts you on par with Eagles fans at least.
Yeah.
But tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
So, like, as far as what exactly? Like,
Anything.
Like,
I don't know nothing about
podcast, and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's hard for someone to be on a solo medium and carry it. Like, who does that? Colin Cowherd. Like, that's a hard thing to do. Like, just be on by yourself, but actually give insight. That's difficult.
That's true, man. I apologize.
So I started my podcast about 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing a full on rebrand right now. But I did have a partner. But you know how that.
Yeah, I know how.
But you guys is going good. You know, you guys have a
Well, let me tell you,
established connection between the three of you.
I actually had an old podcast, and
so did me and Quill.
Out. See, so like we kind of just combined our idea.
Yeah. So that long story short is that I'm on my own now, but at first it was a little tough adjustment trying to do it on my own because I was so used to doing it while I'm with my partner. But now it's just easy with the flow of things.
Well, I'm glad that you just kept going because some people find little excuses to stop.
No, but thank you guys. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys for having me on today. So
yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, man. We were just about to jump into some basketball. Ready to talk about some basketball? All right.
Let's do it.
We're not going to start with the Lakers, even though y'all are the champions. We got to start with the hottest team in the league right now, even though they just came off a loss, letting Cleveland score 146 points. I can't even name 4 players on Cleveland right now, but
sure you could.
Yeah, I could. They're all big men too. But we weren't here last week to talk about the Harden trade, but Harden was traded to the Nets. For the first time, him, Kyrie, and KD got to play together, and they lost in overtime to the Cavaliers, and the NBA world went in a frenzy.
Literally, Sexton was giving them buckets.
Right. I mean, we all knew that the Nets didn't have no defense right now.
They probably won't have this season.
They won't unless they make some adjustments or bring some other players in, make some trades, maybe get PJ Tucker. They're going to have to do some more swinging.
But they don't have the assets. They don't have no assets.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking myself.
Yeah. Is PJ Tucker going to be a buyout guy?
No,
he's not.
No, because Houston is in a rebuild, and they know that they can get value. They want draft capital.
Right.
So like they got 8 years of draft capital from the Nets, 8, which is just that's beyond me. The 4 first round picks and 4 pick swaps. So it's like the pick swaps maybe not so much, like, because you got to think the Nets should be good, but then again, you never know.
You never know
with these pick swaps. They're injury away from being terrible. They're going to get dominated on the boards.
Oh yeah,
big time.
They have no rebounding, and they're going to get dominated by anybody with competent big play.
Just say it, Embiid.
So somebody like Embiid, yeah. And
they also suffer against guarding Giannis.
They suffer against guarding anybody.
I think so. I think the same thing too.
They can't. They're not going to be able to defend anybody. They're gonna rack up wins because they have a lot of offensive talent, but
they couldn't guard Sexton in Sexland.
No way. 20 straight points.
Yeah, that's bad. Who's guarding him? Because I didn't have a chance to watch that game. I recorded it though.
Must have been Mark Price.
You mean Mark Price at this current age?
Yeah, exactly.
Danny Ainge,
Gertrudis Ilgauskas.
Damn.
Don't talk about Z.
It was Craig Elo out there.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Bobby Sora.
You just naming random Cavs now.
Wow.
I am.
Right.
Okay.
I think it was Titty Gibson.
Not.
I don't like this guy.
I'm sorry. Continue
Wow.
before I start ranting off.
Darius Miles too.
Yeah. Oh God.
This is a tech question that's kind of killing me. Am I frozen?
No.
Okay. On my side, y'all frozen.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, that don't matter. But so how far do we think the Nets are going? Are they the pick to go to the finals? Based on what we know now.
As of right now, you're asking no. But I think I would pencil in the Sixers right now. But I said pencil because it's an eraser at the end of every pencil.
Yeah. I think that's the type of team Simmons could score against.
Who? Where he been at?
Oh no, he stinks right now as far as that, but he could. Well, I mean score. I don't mean 22. I'm talking about like 16.
Absolutely.
He just shocks me when he gets 24.
I mean, as long as you don't expect him to score 40, I mean,
right.
he could, light up that defense.
Yeah.
Like,
as far as penetration goes,
penetrate.
Yeah, they don't have any. DeAndre Jordan is a backup center at best. They
don't have any shot. They don't have any shot blocking. They don't have anything in the interior. So Ben should be able to penetrate. It's just is he going to be able to finish? Ben has no touch. He might have negative touch.
Wow.
It's like he has no touch at the rim whatsoever.
You think Ben's confidence is a little shot?
I think so.
I think that trade, from what the reports came out about that trade, about the agents reaching out and telling them that they were getting traded and everything, that doesn't sit well with any player. But his confidence seemed a little shot before then. Like he kind of knew,
that's why I don't know if I put it on the trade, but
I was saying the rumblings just from in the summertime. So I kind of agree with that.
And I think he truly wants to be here. I think he really does want to be here. I think that settles. I think
he does until he doesn't, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Every player wants to be where they are until they don't no more.
Yeah.
Right.
They can just wake up one day and be like, you know what? I like the idea of Miami.
Right. But we'll see.
Can we address one thing? Can I address one thing?
Where are we going? Are you going to the Sixers?
I was going to go to the Sixers, yeah.
Go to the Sixers.
Go right ahead.
The Revenge Tour is sold out every single night. The Revenge Tour is sold out every single night.
Well, he's like 5th on the MVP ladder right now.
Joel, Hans, Embiid.
I mean, if you claim he's the best center in the league, why are we surprised by any of this?
Well, MVP talk about being the best player of the year, kind of. That's a different argument now.
Yeah, I mean, he should get MVP consideration.
Oh, you're just saying the consideration thing. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, he should. I mean, if he's the best, if he's the best center in the league, this is what should happen. But look at Jokic on the other side of the globe. He's putting up monster numbers too. It's just not.
That's the thing though. He always starts the year hot, and then he just fades going into the All-Star break.
We're talking about Embiid, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna say Jokic is the opposite usually.
Yeah, Jokic
picks it up in the latter half of the year, while Embiid picks it up in the beginning half of the year.
That was always the problem with Alonzo Mourning and Shaq.
Okay.
Yeah, it's how I think it's how they get their offense because Joel.
It's conditioning.
It's the wear and tear.
Jokic has conditioning issues too, though, in the past.
He does. That's what I was saying. Both.
Okay. That's what you're saying.
So it's just like that is tough when they got Jokic out there running point. You see Doc Rivers letting Joel run point.
I don't want that.
Times out there.
I don't want that.
It's crazy. I think that's crazy. He got Joel playing floor cop.
That's because your point guard's confidence is shot right now.
This is true.
Who's the point guard?
One revelation is Seth Curry. Seth Curry trade has done absolute wonders for
that's the trickle down effect I talk about. Yes, I'm with you.
That's very underlooked. The Seth Curry is
especially for
fabulous year.
Yeah. Wait, Alex, I got a question for you because I'm usually too progressive for these guys.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Who should the Sixers acquire to be better? Give me like 3 players you think they should acquire to get better.
No,
Okay.
you can't do it at the 3 players. You only want to hear one name.
Okay.
There's 2 I want to hear actually.
If I'm realistically looking at straight up value where you're not losing a majority of your roster the way you would have lost it with Harden, I'd say Zach LaVine is the first target. Because if you look at it, just look at it from this perspective, just real quick. Ben Simmons, you could just do a Ben Simmons for LaVine straight up. Because Simmons' value is higher than LaVine.
Well, no, you can't do the contract doesn't work.
I tried it. You have to do for money. You have to do LaVine and White,
or LaVine and marketing, either one.
Yeah,
but I think you could squeeze a player or a couple picks out of it too, though.
But Alex, I'm the guy that thinks that you could bring LaVine in without giving up Ben Simmons.
That's also true.
That is true.
Then you have to give up Harris.
No, you don't have to give up Harris. Harris, they would have to trade.
Okay, LaVine. So do you give up what's his name?
You're giving up.
You can move Danny Green. You can move Danny Green's contract.
That's true.
You can move.
You get Curry's out of there.
Are we looking at Shake Milton getting dealt to, or
he would have to get?
He don't make enough though for it to even move anything.
Yeah, he only makes like
he'll be a filler.
Because I played with the trade, John. That's why I didn't. It's actually been taking me a long time. That's actually a complicated trade, unless Chicago's stupid enough to do White and LaVine for Simmons.
It would have to be a 3-teamer.
Yeah, but even that's not simple because everyone kind of likes their point guard, and we don't know who doesn't like who yet.
The Bulls would get the dump.
Yeah.
Right.
But even then, the money is hard to match up because the NBA there's a lot of big contracts and little contracts. The middle ones don't exist like that.
Right. Name the other 2 players, Alex. We could debate those 2.
Okay. Let's give me a guy like Bradley Beal. I mean, it's
you can do that straight up, actually.
Because you're gonna see, it's kind of weird how it's gonna fit into that system and how you're gonna make that trade work because there's another big contract you got to flex in there. But I think that if it works, it could be big time.
I agree with Bill.
And then third, number 3. That's really a tough one.
Yeah, I guess there was no number 3. To be honest, I just kind of wanted to hear you say Beal and LaVine.
I think it's just Beal. For me, it's LaVine and Beal. The third, I wouldn't know, to be honest with you.
Beal,
I don't know what's out there.
Because if the Simmons are gonna if the Sixers are even gonna entertain something like this, it's a very small selective circle that they could pick from.
Yeah,
I got a third. I got 2 thirds, by the way. No, I got a third and a fourth, I would say.
2 thirds.
1, Kyle Lowry.
Okay. I saw that trade actually played out.
And here's my Quill, you wasn't here to hear it. I said Kyle Lowry would be my third. And my fourth, which y'all probably are gonna raise your eyebrows because everybody's been off him for a couple years now, but DeMar DeRozan.
He kind of has some point guard skills. We need that handler. And
the Sixers need that confident scorer.
I could see it in a way because in the system that Coach Pop implemented right now that he's adjusted to the new NBA, more of an ISO type ball, he's made DeMar DeRozan look a lot better than what he really is.
I've thought of that actually, but he's not as good as a defender. Oh, no one is. Like, not many people are as good a defender as Simmons, but DeMar DeRozan, unless I'm tripping, wasn't he like a negative on defense?
He's big time negative.
Big time.
I would love Kyle Lowry though.
I do like the idea of Lowry.
He brings a certain type. He brings a really good type of leadership into that locker room that could help out a lot.
And he could run more of the point, so Ben could do other things. I don't know what the other things are.
So or he could play more Lowry if we don't know that money.
That got to be Harris.
Because,
but Lowry got to expire.
He does.
I don't know.
That's why it's weird playing with the money sometimes because it's like, does it make sense for next year if he's expiring this year?
Right. And the way Tobias has been playing.
Well, Mike's not big on that. Mike feels like he will fade away.
And usually this is when Tobias gets traded, when he's at his peak.
Right.
Every time we've seen him at his peak, he gets traded. When he was on Detroit, that's when he got traded. When he was on
the Clippers, that's when he got traded. Fringe All-Star year.
Right. Yeah. Right. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see as time goes. But I like the picks that Alex made, and I just threw 2 dark horses in there.
Fair enough.
I like Lowry. I like Lowry more than DeRozan. I mean, I could see how DeRozan could work, but
Lowry would be seamless. That would be a seamless fit.
Seamless. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. What about your boy Blake?
What? He's too big.
And
injured.
Big time.
That was a joke.
Oh, okay.
He's on his way to being, I say, washed out pretty soon anyway.
He's hurt too much.
He could retire with his dunks.
Why you had to bring up Blake?
I mean, Blake ain't nobody but Sean Kemp Jr. without the drugs.
Oh no,
that's a loaded statement. What?
Wow.
Sean Kemp faded the same way.
Wow. Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, I'd rather have him than Kevin Love. We're not going to do this today. We're not doing this today. We're not doing this.
I tried to walk you into it.
I'm trying to ignore you.
So Alex, how did you feel about prime Kevin Love?
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Since we're going into it, I love prime Kevin Love.
Wait. I'm sorry. Quill is a politician, Alex. Let me tell you about my friend. Because I never had a problem with Minnesota Kevin. My problem was
me neither.
My problem was with the Kevin who goes 2 for 13 every other game in Cleveland.
That's a big that was the big drawback. That big 3 that they formed over in Cleveland. We thought that Chris Bosh in that Miami big 3 took a big dip. That was like he plummeted.
It's the way LeBron plays. I think that.
Oh my gosh.
It's the way that LeBron plays for you.
What?
I mean, it's hard to adjust when you're so. It's so easy for you.
He was open half the time.
When you were scoring in the low post, and most of your work was coming into the low post, and now you're just a catch and shoot type of guy.
You know what, Alex? You're absolutely right. But this is why I call my friend a politician, because he had a year to come up with that, because he didn't say any of that before. Anyway, let's get into some of the West, like the Lakers. Are they the favorite for you?
This is why Alex is even here to rub the Lakers in our face.
So this is without the bias. I think we're talking. If this is a way better team than it was last year. Defensively, maybe they lack a little bit because
But that's how they won.
You lose a guy like Dwight Howard, who was very instrumental to the championship. Same thing with JaVale McGee. He was giving you solid minutes.
Absolutely.
But then you fill that in with a guy like Montrezl Harrell, who could light it up off the bench. A guy like Dennis the Menace Schroeder, who can light it off the bench. And, I mean, well, he's starting, right?
He is starting.
From the few games I've been watching, he's been starting. The only thing I worry about is, like I said, that defense. It's just not as elite as it was last year. I think last year
your calling card, I feel like.
Last year they were able to predicate upon that defense when LeBron was sitting out or AD was sitting out.
I do agree with that. Y'all, the defense used to spark runs for y'all.
Yeah. I mean, and then the shooting didn't upgrade as much as I wanted it to, but you got a lot more top heavy, which could also be scary too.
Okay, fair. So
go ahead.
Who's the best team? Who's the Lakers' biggest competition in the West?
The team
if they're firing at all cylinders, then I say a 1 and a 1A. If they're firing at all cylinders, it's the Clippers.
Yeah, they're on a 5-game winning streak right now.
And Paul George, granted, you've seen me on record saying that doesn't matter right now because I'm patiently waiting for the playoffs. He's been having a really great year so far. So if he could literally just take that year, give me Indiana Paul George. If you could give me Indiana Paul George, that team is scary.
Yeah.
And then I would say
not playoff P, right? Not playoff P.
Not playoff
Indiana
P.
Paul.
This is the inception of playoff P. So give me the Blazers.
The Blazers, but the defense needs some work.
Nah, they got Lord Covington over there.
Their defense is still struggling, from what I remember. Or is it? I don't know. I mean,
Cole, do you have someone trying to sneak into your room?
She is trying to sneak into the
room. we see you trying to sneak into the room, Ty.
Huh?
Sorry. Weird.
To back what you were saying, Alex. I do think the Clippers are going to give y'all a little more run for your money. I think y'all actually going to meet in the playoffs this year.
I think so. I think so this year. I think the Clippers are what they needed was that humbling experience of blowing that 3-1 lead.
And they had to get rid of Doc. That ran his course.
I think he played some players too long when things were getting bad.
Yeah.
I think he's just so used to just being set on one type of game plan and just never adjusting when things go left.
That's always been his problem. Even when he was with the Orlando Magic, who I'm a fan of. I know you're sorry to hear that. But
I mean, Cole Anthony hit the game winner last night.
He did hit the game winner last night. It just shouldn't take a game winner to play against a JV team. But
who they play again last night?
The Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well,
with no Karl Anthony Towns. Nobody was there basically. It was Rick Adelman and all them niggas. But anyway, I don't even remember where I was talking about. So somebody else join in.
You're saying something about Doc Rivers. Offense.
Doc Rivers ran his course. Like you said, Alex. He sticks to one game plan and he doesn't go to anything else, and that's always been his problem. And it's kind of hard to do that when you have a superstar who has won a championship like you, and another one who he kind of needs a more of a kick in the butt to get going. Meaning Paul George. And then Pat Beverly is just out there. He can't even really be coached because he's a coach on the floor his damn self.
You know who I thought their biggest problem was last year?
Who?
Lou Williams.
Yeah.
Well, he was getting torched.
Yeah, he's
big time. Defensively, he wasn't even bringing what he brought in the regular season into the bubble. Right. He looked terrible.
Yeah, it looked bad, and Doc would give him minutes.
A lot of people struggled in that bubble, including your boy Pascal Siakam, but we won't go there.
My boy?
I didn't say that.
Mild
I call him Mild P.
He's more like Sweet Heat from Popeyes.
Oh my goodness.
But I think the Lakers are the best team still in the West, barring injury. We'll see. They're kind of floating right now, but that's what happens after you just came off a championship and you was in Mickey Mouse's backyard for 90 days or whatever LeBron been saying.
The modern day Spurs, they might turn it on later.
Yeah, or the modern day Lakers. Shaq didn't turn it on until March.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Shaq would sleepwalk.
Oh, Shaq would sleepwalk till after the All-Star game. That's why Kobe hated his ass.
He would.
You know what? You're right.
Shaq would milk. He would milk injuries. Somebody told me that Shaq, one of the old heads, like, well, I'm like, Shaq got a nerve to talk when he would milk injuries and stay out longer than he needed to.
Yes.
So
Shaq went through a whole summer without getting a foot injury because he wanted to travel. I mean, without getting the foot surgery because he wanted to travel with and be Shaq, so he wouldn't get foot surgery. And Kobe.
I do remember that.
And Kobe didn't understand why he just couldn't get the foot surgery.
That was toward the end of the run, right?
Yeah, and he got it like right before the season started.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. That's one thing that is overlooked though is LeBron's defense this year.
LeBron's defense is here. LeBron is giving effort, which everybody thought he was going to be the sleepwalker.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's.
Because he's sleepwalking in Cleveland. That's why.
Games, he's holding opposing people that he's guarding, opposing players at 37% shooting. So.
Oh, okay.
All right, Lakers fans. So y'all finally accept LeBron into the Lakers cult. The Lakers cult that you had, the Lakers family. Y'all finally.
Yeah, I mean. I was always a big proponent. I never looked down on it. I was just like, damn, shit, we got LeBron.
Yeah, right.
I'm not the biggest LeBron fan because it's Kobe first for me.
Oh, I bet.
It's always been Kobe first, and it's going to stay like that. no matter what LeBron does in the Laker uniform.
Absolutely.
But I'm just like, shit. I'll take it. Fuck it.
Right.
So you're basically admitting that the Lakers be good by accident.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I'll accept that.
Okay, cool.
You should hear our Kobe takes. You probably think it was slander.
Yeah, they're like y'all are me on steroids.
The worst thing Kobe did was die.
What? Wait, what? The worst thing Kobe did? What?
No, I meant. Let me clean it up.
Please.
The worst thing he did was die while I had basketball opinions. I'm hurt that he's dead, but sometimes you got to give the real. Like,
so you're saying sometimes you don't.
I could kill for my Allen Iverson takes,
but you couldn't do that the same if he passed.
right?
Oh, damn.
You also killed Heavy D.
Stop.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Stop telling people that. Stop telling people that. But yeah. So, as of right now, it's too early to make any.
This is way too early.
It's too early to really make any other predictions. Like Stephen A. is going out saying that KD is the MVP and the comeback player of the year. Well, first of all, there is no comeback player of the year.
Right, that's what I was saying. I think isn't that an NFL award or something?
Yeah,
I thought I was tripping too.
And it's way too early to give an MVP award because he can get hurt next week and everybody forget that KD even was doing what he was doing. So it's too early for all that.
Well, so would you have KD in your top 5 players, like who've been your MVP leaders, so to speak, or is it still
like
too early?
Candidates? Yeah, I'd have him up there.
Oh yeah, he'd be up there. Him, Embiid, Luka, Jokic.
Let me tell y'all something. I need Kevin Durant to win MVP.
Yeah, me too.
I put $40 on it, and I get like $600 if he wins.
It was my pick. This was my preseason pick.
Yeah, I think it's a smart pick.
He is a smart pick. All he had to do, all KD had to do was step on that floor, and what is it, 72 games this season? All he had to do was step on that floor and play 60 games.
Pretty much.
And make an all-star game and make the All-NBA first team. He'll probably win it.
I mean, the thing was everybody expected him maybe to start off kind of slow or for Nash to restrict his minutes because he's coming off that catastrophic injury, but he looks better than ever. And it's just it's super surprising from me seeing it. So it's really good to see.
And Kyrie's walking around with Sage and everything.
Oh,
good to see Sage.
Whole new level.
He out here smudging the arenas before every game.
He's one of those people now.
Yeah, he was walking around with Sage. But
give me a second, y'all. Keep the conversation going. I have a tech problem.
Okay, but at least he's playing again. I saw reports that probably his team put out of the humanitarian stuff that he's been doing for the community. You could tell they kind of did that to smudge
to kind of
offset
kind of the on-court bullshit that he's doing.
Yeah, because what he's doing can't be ignored, but he's back on the court. He's playing. Now you just got to keep playing and turn into wins.
I mean, the big thing with that big three is that what's going to be very instrumental is that them not paying attention to the national media spotlight because already we've seen one game and them get torched. I mean, you could point out the deficiencies on defense. You're gonna hear, should they trade Kyrie? Is Kyrie really gonna fit? Is Harden gonna You're just gonna constantly hear that the entire year. And I think just for it to work, they have to focus. They just have to tune that bullshit out.
I don't like to bring things back to my favorite player of all time, Michael Jordan. But if you watch The Last Dance, that's what happened with them. And their monkey wrench was Dennis Rodman.
Right.
And they had to deal with the media and everything. I mean, I know that the media now is times 10 what it was in 1998. But they just bulldozed right through it. And they said, fuck what y'all got to say. We're playing basketball.
That's pretty much the same mentality they have to adopt. It's just fuck the bullshit. All of that is just outside noise. We just have to focus on one thing, and that's just playing ball.
Exactly.
I know how Brooklyn's gonna run. I don't think that's as deep as people were making it as far as there's only one ball. I like what you said, Alex. Of course there's only one ball. Like, what else do you play with? It's freaking basketball. Of course there's only one ball.
I got two, but continue.
Okay. It works like this. Harden's the point guard. Harden is the point guard. He was the point guard in OKC, if you ask me.
He was the point guard for Houston too.
Yeah, he was. So that works. And the pace is so fast. There's enough possessions for all three of them, and they're efficient. All three of them are efficient. There's enough for all of them, and there's even enough for Joe Harris to get like, what does he need? 8 shots.
Yeah, that's all white people need.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, the thing is, if you're asking Josh Harris to take those shots, those 8 shots, he has to be super efficient in taking them. He can't go 2 for 6, 1 for 7. He at least has to hit it at least a 40%.
Isn't he usually a 3 for 8 kind of guy though?
He got to do what Seth Curry is doing for the Sixers.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes.
In a sense.
Okay.
But I like that. I just think Harden has to go more off ball for this to work. Because you can't ask Kyrie to be a facilitator. That's like asking Ben Simmons to be a scorer, to go out there and get you 40. He's not going to get you 40. And Kyrie's not going to facilitate. He's not going to. The dude does never. He never facilitated his entire life.
What about more of a ball movement or matchup thing? What? So like say Kyrie's going against Jamal Murray that night. Jamal Murray can't defend him, so maybe he's going to be a Kyrie night, or maybe Harden's going against Philly. Who's Philly going to throw on him? Because they're going to have to pick the poison. Ben's probably going to be on Durant, so you could pick between Kyrie and Harden.
Speaking of Jamal Murray, what the hell happened to him since the bubble?
I have no idea.
He's averaging like what? Only 17?
Yeah, he's back to life.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know,
some people in the NBA have their Calvin Cambridge moments.
Wow.
Yeah, he was 2 for 10 last night.
They do. Pascal Siakam had his Calvin Cambridge moment.
He's actually playing kind of good recently.
Courtesy of Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
I will give Miles P credit though. He's been playing good lately.
Miles P?
Mm-hmm.
He's the mild chicken wing from Popeyes.
I mean, I'm African. Everything's mild to me.
Damn it. All right, so how we gonna wrap this up, fellas? Let's give some quick hits of stuff that we didn't talk about. Then we can wrap this up a little bit.
Yeah. Damn. I don't have any hot takes because it usually feels like a hot take that the Sixers gonna make the finals, but that's not crazy this year.
It's not.
Not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, Alex, this is the segment before we get out of here. We usually give our hot take.
So I have one.
I'm ready.
Here we go.
God is good, and so is Joel Embiid.
Oh God.
I only say that to get on y'all nerves.
No, I'm with you though. I'm really impressed with Joel this year.
No, he said God and Joel Embiid. You mentioned God.
I said
Mike, you don't get to do that because when something you like, you say something like that. Quill very
God is good, and so is Joel Embiid.
There's a difference. Hove is God. That's a whole different beast.
See?
So yeah. But anyway, are you done, Quill? With that? Thank God. Happy birthday to Hakeem Olajuwon, the real God who walked on water. Shout out to Derek. He's the one that brought Hakeem Olajuwon's family over here.
Wow. Wow. Oh. LL Cool J's birthday was last week.
Shout out to the GOAT.
Who cares?
Shout out to the GOAT. Shout out to the GOAT.
What's up today? It's all last week.
You see what we gotta go through there, Alex? You see what we gotta go through?
His birthday was last week.
Happy belated birthday to the GOAT, Todd Smith. Ladies love Todd Smith, old and young.
He named himself that. There ain't no one in New York call him that.
No one called him Big Ellie. I think people called him LL Cool J.
Yeah, after he named himself that. He woke up one day, he's like, you know, that sounds like a cool name. I'm gonna call myself LL Cool J. Ain't no one call him. Ain't no one name him LL Cool J.
Oh, James.
Did you give me a hot take?
That's my hot take. That I'd rather listen to Gunna than LL Cool J.
Oh my God.
Oh, and then we're prepping Alex. You watching that Keisha Cole and Ashanti battle?
Oh my God, that thing that's been delayed like 3 times already. Jesus Christ, my God. It's over the internet. How many times is it gonna get freaking delayed already?
They're actually gonna go tonight.
Give me Keisha.
Damn it.
Give me Keisha.
Who you got, Quill?
Give me Keisha.
I got Ashanti.
Thank you.
And you got Mike?
I think she had her hits early, So, and then with Keisha,
Keisha doesn't have enough
sustained
hits.
over time.
No,
not all
she don't
about
have
hits.
enough hits.
It's not all about hits. Mike made that point earlier, so I'm gonna stick with it.
I'm Team Ashanti through and through.
Fine.
So,
you know what team I am?
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to be Team Keisha for this.
She should have kept the gap.
She should have kept the gap. She don't got it no more.
I think she got to fill in a couple.
Yeah, she got to close up. I mean, you got to close up when you sucking all that dick.
What?
Oh,
You just want a reason to say that because there's no correlation. There's no correlation.
I think that's when she's starting to fall off is when the gap filled in.
Oh no.
Maybe the gap.
When's that starting? 7 o'clock?
8 o'clock.
Yeah, so that's coming on after this.
8
o'clock. Okay, cool. So I had time to exercise. Cool.
Oh, here we go. Exercise.
All right.
Well, I'm Team Ashanti, baby. I'm in here.
That's because y'all have a Murder Inc. bias.
Oh God.
Yes. Let me tell you something about these two, Alex. They are old. They are my age, but they're still old.
Oh.
Alex, how old are you? Like 28?
27.
27. Okay, so we're in the same age. I'm 29. They're like 31.
I was born the year Michael Jordan won a championship. His
See?
first championship.
Why was that his reference?
Oh, okay.
I was born on the greatest day that the greatest player of all time.
They are old because Mike's music stops. His heyday in music stops in like 04. When DMX was washed, so was Mike's opinion of hip hop.
Oh God.
I like that. Man. I like that actually. I like that correlation.
Oh man.
Because
make sure they write that in my obituary.
It's not slander. Quill, in the music group, whenever Mike goes in on a topic, is anything before 2004.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring up.
I know what bias I am. It's anything between 08 and 2015.
One thing about me, I'm gonna bring up cannabis.
Quill, you want to close this out?
Wait, I didn't get my hot take.
All right, what's your hot take, Mike?
My hot take. Ashanti wins this thing tonight.
That's not a hot take.
Let me finish.
Right,
Joe Biden sponges everything Donald Trump did within his first 100 days.
You don't know.
No, I'm almost there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Damn it. I don't know anything else actually. So we can close out on that.
Alex, do you have anything to get off your chest? Anything you want to say? Just put out there. Man, this is the time to do it. Anything that's burning you up inside.
Yeah.
Even if it's a Drake take, because I know you're a big Drake guy.
I'm mad at Drake. I think what he said that was pure bullshit.
That album is not good. It's not good. It's not good.
Personal. Okay, I get it. You tore your ACL. Big fucking deal. What the fuck does that got to do with recording and putting out a fucking album? Like, dude.
It's not good.
You've been traveling on that leg. What are you talking about? Like, come on.
But I want to say, I know I probably missed all the football stuff if you guys did cover it. Mm-hmm. I know that Mahomes, they're going to get – I don't care what anybody says. Mahomes is going to fucking play.
Okay.
Give me the Buffalo Bills. I want to see the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl this Sunday. I want to see the Buffalo Bills in the Super Bowl.
I said earlier I got Bills Packers, but I got Packers.
I think, honestly, they could pressure – they could really test Mahomes. They could try to – I think they're going to try to hurt him a little bit. Okay. Not like so bluntly how the Saints were doing it with the head on it, but they're gonna try to create pressure, front seven linebackers, and I think they're gonna get the job done. I think the Bills will go to the Super Bowl. I think Bills Mafia. I think they waited a long time for this one.
I wouldn't be mad if they took it. I wouldn't be mad at all.
It's not a bad take at all. They're really well built. They're sharp. I can see it.
The Bills are gonna be 0-5 in the Super Bowl.
They would beat if they beat Kansas City. They're beating Green Bay.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Well,
all right.
Well, Alex, where can they find you at? Where can they find your podcast? Plug in. This is your time.
So, just real quick, I've rebranded the name to the Ball Don't Lie podcast.
Ball don't lie?
Yeah. So you can find me on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and what am I missing? And I used to be on YouTube, but I'm trying to get some brand new equipment. That way I could do video podcasts again. But right now I'm just sticking to audio.
Okay.
Man, we gotta jump on your podcast one day, man.
Yeah, without a doubt, because I'm just a loner on there.
Yeah.
I'm usually free. I work from home, so let me know when you're recording.
Of course, I got you.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. And real quick,
hunterpotential.com. Go get that merch. Go stream Quill's on music on all streaming platforms, all DSPs. You won't find me anywhere. I'm a nobody.
shout out to my boy Tone. Go stream his.
Go get Tone's record. Go stream 1 or 2 songs. Don't stream the whole thing. And Derek, you can find Derek's artworks on all his shirts.
Mm-hmm.
What I want to say is really quick.
Yeah.
Derek's background is probably the dopest thing I've seen.
Thank you. I'm struggling with it. It fell off today, but
wait. I got Martin Luther King. I got Martin Luther King, and I got Malcolm X.
He's talking about me right now. Let him finish.
This is me being the Marvel guy that I am.
Oh, we need to talk some Marvel soon because I did peep that. We got to talk some Marvel soon, Alex.
When y'all do that podcast, the Marvel podcast, leave me out.
Yeah, we were going to, Mike. You weren't invited anyway.
Good.
Hey,
good.
Bring back Moolah Records. Bring back Moolah Records.
Please.
What are you guys sipping on today?
Yes. I was sipping on we didn't tell what we were sipping on.
Hold on, let me bring mine out real quick.
I just had some dihydrogen monoxide. This is just plain old water.
This is Mary J. Blige's wine.
The usual.
And Derek's blueberry wine that he adores.
I can't see y'all. I've been acting like a see y'all the whole time. I've been lying, but
you can't see us.
Yeah,
I can't.
On mine.
Okay.
Oh, let me refresh so y'all can see, so I can see y'all real quick.
I see you just fine. I just wish I didn't see you.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got the blueberry as usual.
Blueberry yum.
Okay.
Sure.
Get your lighters, roll that sticky. Let's get higher. It's that blueberry yum.
That's ludicrous.
That fire.
Yeah.
I know good music. I don't know LL.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh! And on that note, signing off for Avatar Slang, who don't know shit. Mike Money and our distinguished guest, Mr. Alex.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you for coming, Alex. We hope
I got a lot of.
We're going to do that food joint too, Alex. I got all my equipment now.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now.
Okay, cool. I'll hit you up when we get off this joint then.
Let's hop to it. See y'all.
All right.
See you.
Deuces.